Why is it that so many of our deals stall? We have these great presentations, we think we've got the right solution for the person, and they just don't buy from you. What is some of your, unmute yourself, what is some of your reasoning behind why you think some of your deals are stalling?
Product knowledge.
Lack of product knowledge, do you mean on our part?
On the customer's part.
On the customer's part. So lack of product knowledge, we haven't taught them enough about our products. Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes the customer doesn't really know what they want or if it's actually achievable.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Who else? John, I think you were saying something?
I was just going to say that when the moment of truth is, does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And the person says, yes, it makes sense. You say, congratulations, you made a great decision, and you move towards signature. So I think at that point, if you don't have pen and paper handy, if you're in front of the client, or if you don't have the contract ready to sign, it could get stalled out because you didn't move fast enough.
Yep.
So I think part of it is speed and confirmation at the point when you ask for commitment. And seldom do I have a client fall out once they say yes, but it's the speed at which getting the agreement to the client.
Yeah.
I thought I had.
Yeah, and John, I think you've maybe ran into this a couple times where you get the close, they're like, yeah, we want to move forward, and maybe it's not you, maybe it's somebody else on your team. We keep talking, we keep selling. You ever have that happen? And then you actually end up talking yourself out of a deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so who else has some ideas on why our deals stall? Yeah, hit me.
I depend on discretionary income to make the purchase for the supplemental insurance. And with inflation being so prominent now, people spending so much on fuel, groceries, and everything else, they just don't feel that they have the discretionary income to purchase any supplemental insurance.
Yeah, and GT, Greg, I think you're going to like what we're about to talk about. Okay, so I heard a lot of different reasons, but I didn't hear what I was thinking of. So this is good because I want to put a new reason in your mind as to why our deals stall. A lot of times it's because we're focused maybe on an older sales process that is very, very rigid. And hey, I've got to demo this. I've got to show you all of the different products that we have. Literally giving them too much to think about, right? We put too many stages in our deal, which is kind of what John was alluding to. Man, we got the close and then I didn't have everything ready. We make it very difficult to buy from us. Okay, there's a lot of things that add to this. But here's what you have to realize, all right? Even though we say we're all about change, right? Just about everybody, oh yeah, change, I like change, change is good. We're lying. Human beings hate change. I'm going to say that again because it's really important for you to understand. Human beings, me, you, all of us, we don't really like change. We're creatures of comfort. So what we have to understand a lot more than showing them more about our product, making them sit through another demo of our product, going through all of the options that we have. And I'm not saying we don't need to do that. We still need to understand, okay, what's their situation? We still need to be able to show them, okay, here's what we're going to do to get you to this point. But what a lot of times we forget to do is focus even at all on what's going to happen if they don't do this. Okay? We spend literally zero time on that. We ask them zero questions about, well, what would happen if you guys do nothing? What's going to happen if you don't get supplemental insurance? What's going to happen if you don't get leads coming into your business because you're not doing an ad campaign with me? What's going to happen if you don't order these drains right now? And let me give you a few examples on this. Is Chad on the call today? Chad, are you on? Here's one for Chad. Okay, so Chad's selling them ad campaigns. I believe it's through Zillow. He's working with real estate agents. Here's a good question that Chad might want to ask those real estate teams. So what if you don't do anything about this and your agents keep getting lower quality leads as the market cools and interest rates increase? right? We spend so much time, oh, we need this campaign, our lead conversion is great. I can show you how I can take your cost per click down 30%, but yet we forget to ask them, what's going to happen if you don't buy from me? And that's a legit question. It's not a rhetorical question. I want you to wait for an answer from that person. So just out of curiosity, let's say you guys don't do anything. You continue to stay on the plan you're at. You've let me know that your lead quality is deteriorating, so lead quality is going down. Just out of curiosity, so what if you do nothing about this? And lead quality continues to go down, the real estate market continues to cool, and interest rates continue to go up, making it harder for you guys to get listing agreements. And allow that person to sit with that for a second, right? Joanne. Joanne, she's selling merchant services. What if she maybe asked a question like this? Just out of curiosity, what if your cost for your employees keeps going up? They're asking for hourly raises all the time. Minimum wage is increasing. You, being a restaurant, have a lot of minimum wage employees. Along with your rent. You had told me that your landlord increased rent. What if you're not in a position to raise prices on the menu? How are you going to find that additional savings that you're going to need to put into your hourly, that you're going to need to put into your rent? And let that person sit with it, right? Then Joanne is perfectly positioned to go, you know, if we can get you on the new merchant services plan, a lot of times most people don't realize this, but just that 2% decrease in your merchant services fees can go a pretty long way into possibly even covering the expense of an additional employee. We've got to get them to think about what is the cost of not doing it. For my QM folks, my drain folks, right? You guys don't think drains are important? Drains are super important, especially if I'm building a luxury condo complex. And let's say I've got that person, hey, does it make sense to place the order? Oh, no. We've got to look around. We've got to make sure that this is the best price. So Ben with QM might be asking this. And again, guys, we're not asking this in a snarky tonality. And we're not asking this as a rhetorical question. You know what those sound like. Don't sound like your first grade teacher, right? What are you going to do if you don't do your homework? I don't want you to sound like that. But I want Ben from QM to say, you know, so I get it. I totally understand you want to make sure you have the best price, but what if we wait on ordering those Del Mar linear drains while you look for alternatives or possibly even a lower cost? What if that delays getting the drains to your general contractor and they can't put the drains in the shower floors, and that delays them actually finishing the floors, or worse, they do the floors without the drain? And now you've got to pay the general contractor for either a retrofit or for them to cut holes in the drain. And again, not rhetorical. Ben, not rhetorical. Wait for an answer. And you're going to be shocked. They're going to be, well, yeah, I did have something like that happen before. Got it. What did it cost you? A lot. It cost us a lot, but here was the other problem. When they retrofitted, this was a sink issue that we had. We didn't get the sinks in time. I had leaks. Got it, leaks. So what did that cost you? It cost us a lot, because then when the tenant came in, I had this punch list, and on half of my units, I had a problem with sinks, right? Let them sit with, make sure you're asking them. Right? John Fitzgerald, so I get it. I understand that you don't have budget for sales training for the team right now, and you want me to call you after the first of the year. Just out of curiosity, what if for all of Q4, your leads actually go down and your people aren't able to close? What is that going to look like? What's that going to cost the organization? And then let John answer that question. Far too often we skip through things like that and we build all of this value in the change, And we get them to feel none of the pain of not changing. And we don't get that deal, right? And our answer to building all of that value and them not feeling any pain for not doing anything, and we alluded to this at the beginning of the question, is they need to know more product knowledge. We need to show them more value. Sometimes it's not about you showing them more value. It's about getting them to realize, I need to take a step here. I need to change, right? I need to do something about this. I want you guys to sit with that. Any questions on that? The world of sales has completely changed. Today's customer has access to more information. Today's customer has more choices. The business world needs you. Studies have shown that 84% of salespeople fail to achieve their goals. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of selling in a way that's meaningful to you and your customers and get you 7 times more business. I'll show you how the perfect sales process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from prospecting to closing the deal. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so you can build value in your solutions. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your customer so it's easy for them to buy from you. I've taught the best companies in the world and thousands of people just like you how to hit their targets. Selling is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number one. All of a sudden, your career is gonna make perfect sense, even if you've never worked in sales or the corporate world before. And for the advanced sales professionals, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Easton University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective in any industry, large or small. You are about to become a certified master sales consultant. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Easton University.